27. This week we're going to be working on teaching our dogs to put their heads in between their front legs. This is not only a very cute trick, it's also a great exercise for body awareness, balance, and it's also an amazing stretch for the back of their neck. So, how do you do this? Well, this is step 1. In step 1, warm your dog up by cueing him to touch your hand while he's standing still, preferably in a stand position. Touch. And try to vary the places you put your hand. Touch. Good boy. Touch. Touch. Good boy. Put your hand in a place where your dog can reach you without stepping forwards. So we want to get rid of some shuffling or feet movement in this step. Touch. Good job. Touch. Good job. Touch. Good job. Touch. Good job. Step 2. Once your dog can stand still and touch your hand in front of his face, you're ready to move on to step number 2. In step 2, we're going to gradually lower our hand towards their wrists and then in between their front legs. Having their head in between their front legs might seem really weird for certain dogs at first, but I have some tips for you if you struggle with that. But first, put your hand by the wrists and have them touch your hand. Touch. Good boy. If your dog is struggling keeping their feet still while touching your hand in front of their face, you can try different methods to help them out. For example, you can ask them to do the paws up exercise on the stool and then ask them to touch your hand. You want to try that? Can you do paws up? Good job. Touch. Good job. See? Touch. Very nice. Touch. Good girl. Once your dog can touch your hand while you hold it by his wrists, it's time to put your hand in between his front legs. Yes, good boy. If your dog thinks it's weird to put his head in between his front legs, like most dogs might do, you can get a couple of treats in your hand and just feed your dog in the position, multiple treats for just keeping their head there. Good boy. Just to get them used to this position. Touch. Yes. Touch. Yes. Touch. Yes. Touch. Yes. Step 3. After you practice this for multiple sessions, and your dog is really successful touching your hand in between their front legs, you can try and get rid of the target or your hand and see if your dog would offer you the behavior. So warm them up by asking them to touch your hand. Good boy. Good job. And then see if they would offer it to you. And in the beginning, take the smallest step in the right direction. If they struggle, just remind them by bringing your hand back. Good boy. Yes. Good job. Touch. Do remember not to make it harder and harder each time. So vary the times where you take your target away and then bring it back to remind them and help them. Yes, there you go. Step 4. Once your dog is starting to offer you the behavior, it's time to put a cue on it. So I'm going to use the cue hide for this behavior. So what I'm going to do is I say the cue before I think he's going to offer it, and then click if he does. Hi! And in the beginning, take approximations of the behavior. feeding him a reset treat in front of him, just to reset him to do it again. Hi! Good boy. Hi! Yes, that's it. Hi! Good boy. For the advanced section, you can try to do this exercise while the dog is standing on a balance ball. But be very aware that most dogs might lose their balance if they look between their front legs while standing on something wobbly. So be prepared to catch them. Ready? Jump up! Ready? Touch! As you can see, this is really hard for her.